you grew up in the shadow of Air Force, but there's Colorado State and Colorado in the state. Who was your team growing up?
It was probably Air Force. My dad had season tickets for a couple years, so it was really cool to get to go to the games and watch Coach Calhoun and them run their that wing tee.
Not a big Colorado fan growing up?
No, never was a big Colorado fan or CSU for that matter. I just more of a Broncos fan, honestly.
Was that kind of typical in your town that the Air Force was the team, or I mean, because Colorado's obviously the biggest school in the state.
Honestly, Colorado Springs is a big military town, so there's people from all over. So I mean, I had friends that rooted for everyone in the league and all these different schools and stuff for college as well. So kind of a melting pot.
Have you ever been to a game at Folsom Field?
Yeah, I actually played there 2 years ago at my previous school at Northern Colorado. We played CU, so I have played there before.
That's your one time. You've never been there as a fan, or anything?
No, I've never been there as a fan.
You ended up in Northern Colorado. Was that your best option, or did you always want to go there? Or?
Yeah, that was my only Division I offer out of high school, and so I always bet on myself, and I just thought I could play D1 ball, and I ended up there. Had a pretty good time there and ended up here. So,
when you were at Northern Colorado, did you have a thought that you might not be there for 4 years, looking at some point if you got to a certain level? Or
honestly, in my time there, I never really thought I was going to hit the portal until right about when I did. I wanted to be a part of change, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that there. So I'm thankful I'm able to have the opportunity to do that here.
Why did you think you were ready to get into the portal?
I talk about it with my dad all the time, and I looked at him and I said, Dad, I'm a Power 5 football player. I truly believe that. And he just told me to go show him, so that's what I'm trying to do now.
How do you feel like it's worked out for you?
I think it's worked out great. Honestly, I think it's one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. I've met a lot of great people here, been coached by a lot of great coaches, and I'm just super thankful to be out here in Oregon.
What are you able to do this year that maybe you weren't able to do a year ago?
I think the game has definitely slowed down, because even from the FCS to the FBS, it was a lot quicker. And so being here and being able to go against one of the best offensive lines in the country during spring ball, I think that really helped improve my game and helped me slow down everything and just be able to process things much faster.
Yeah.
Going back to that belief, just, this defense, what do you think they need to do to have that belief to come into this week's matchup to kind of, set the tone that, the defense is going to start and finish strong?
Definitely, yeah. I think we have a lot of belief in each other. We got belief in Coach Bray and the plays he's calling. I know the guys in the back end are going to get their job done, and I know the guys next to me on the front of the line are going to get their job done too. We just have to finish strong. That's a big thing. We didn't do that last week, and so that's a huge focus for us this week, especially.
Not having Isaac, how does that change things for you guys?
It definitely changes the dynamic a little bit, changes rotation. He's still there, helping as much as he can. I think he might be able to get in this week, so we'll see how he's feeling.
Did that put just more playing time, more responsibility on the rest of you guys last Saturday to fill in?
A little bit from Jaden was talking about it. He said the next man up mentality. I mean, that's what it is. You're going to get banged up and bruised playing football, and that's what a team's for. You got to have that next man up ready to do their job.
You looking forward to this one a little bit more than most games because it's going home and all that, or?
Just for the fact that I'm going home, I really just it's going to be nice to be able to see all my family. I have a lot of family going to be able to come out, and a lot of friends. Everyone just reaching out to me saying they're excited for this week, so I'm definitely excited for that.
How does that work? Because how many people do you have? How many family and friends do you have going to the game?
About 20 right now. I wish I could have got more, but
I was going to say, how are you? Because they're sold out. So how are you able to get the tickets?
So players are allowed to we each get tickets and we're allowed to trade off. So if someone doesn't have people coming, they know I'm the guy from Colorado, so they've been giving me a couple tickets. So
yeah, so you kind of planned this all season, trying to.
I've been planning for sure.
Up the tickets.
Yeah.
I noticed your Twitter handle is a basketball one. Is that deep down, is that your sport?
No, I'd say I love football, but I also love basketball. I played basketball growing up all the time, and I like to poke fun at my teammates and tell them I'm the best basketball player on the football team. So if anyone wants to try me out, let me know.
You ever go try yourself against some of the players over in the
None of the guys
facility?
here, none of the guys that play at Oregon State, but I've gotten to the rec a couple times in the summer.
Yeah. Well,
Nuggets fan?
Big Nuggets fan. Go Nuggets. I'm super great start to the season for them. They're going to keep it on a roll. So, yeah, love Jokic. That's my guy.
So are you even a bigger Nuggets fan than a Broncos fan?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I like to watch basketball, but I really like to play football. So that's kind of my whole thing.
Yeah.
When you're going into a game like this where Colorado's offense is, they're not even pretending to be a balanced offense, how does that change your approach, knowing that they're just all about throwing the ball and trying to spread you guys out?
I think we just need to rally to the ball. I think that's a huge thing this week. We gotta pursue. They have a lot of playmakers and a lot of talent on the outside. So it takes all 11 of us to get a guy down. So